This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. With ExpressVPN, you can access your favorite apps securely anywhere, even on public Wi-Fi with servers in 94 countries. You can bypass content-based throttling, government censorship, and blocking by schools or offices. This means you have access to shows on Netflix, BBC iPlayer, and many other streaming services that may not be available in your region simply by connecting to another region on your ExpressVPN app. For example, I use ExpressVPN to watch one of my favorite series, Adventure Time. Adventure Time is not available on Netflix in Canada or the US. As a Canadian who loves Adventure Time, I really wanted to watch the whole series from beginning to end. This is where ExpressVPN comes in. Using ExpressVPN, I changed my location from Canada to Japan. A few simple clicks, and ExpressVPN reroutes my location automatically for me, and I can watch Adventure Time as well as thousands of new shows and movies that are not available to me in Canada. You can also enjoy these benefits immediately by visiting expressvpn.com/squishy and find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Link is in the description down below. Enjoy. Yo, what's up guys? Gonna be playing some threes today with Turbo and Gyro. Should be some good games. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can get some dubs. Let's see how it goes. Alright, for the first game we got ourselves against JJ, Gino, and Gamma. See what we can do. I recognize everybody in here. All solid players. I'm gonna challenge this behind Turbo. Really good touch from him. Hit it off back wall now. Very high, very awkward for all of them. Should be a free ball for Gyro most likely. I'm always looking to force the ball into the spot where my team gonna have a very good touch on the next ball. It's a very good pass from Gyro there. Well done. Good job to slow it down as well. Not go for the immediate shot because they're gonna be expecting it. First guy would have blocked me if I went for the straight up shot. So taking that extra second to slow it down, got it over two of them. Able to place a good shot there. Good pass from Gyro as well. But yeah, in general in threes, you always want to be looking for the best case scenario for your team for the next touch. Try to think one or two touches ahead if you can. If you make a hit somewhere, will it be good for your team? Will it be bad? If it's bad, definitely don't do it. If it's good, obviously make the touch. But try to look ahead a little bit. Don't try to be like super autopilot with your touches. Try to be like thoughtful about where the ball is going to end up if you do a certain thing. Good start though. Good play so far. Good fake. I had to pass middle, but I noticed that the guy last back in net creeped out a little bit too far. So he's going to be in a bad position to follow that one up. So we were able to take advantage of that. I'm going to fake this. I can't actually get out the wall in time. It's going to be better for Gyro. Looks like he's leaving it as well. Try to follow that up. Wait for his touch here. I'll go again here. Good blocks. Maybe back 30 boost. Get some pads in a good position here. Try to think about how we could challenge this next ball good. I'm gonna fake challenge here because my game's lagging. I don't know if you guys saw that. My game just straight up froze for a second right there. Probably shut up for you guys. Try to go for the boost. It's a good boost still. I can go back now. Playing third man. When I'm third here, I'm gonna play a little bit deeper. That way if they do bang this ball away, I'll be in a pretty good spot to deal with it. Fake this one. Pass middle now. He's leaving it for Gyro, looks like. Should be able to get back. I wanted to go for a 50-50 on him. He actually played that really well. Went behind full boost here. Good block again. Wait for his touch. Pass off the wall to Gyro. Nice. Really good play there from Gyro to hit off the wall for me again. Well played, well played. Good patience so far overall. Like when we had the chance to be patient this game, we've been patient and waited for the right opportunities to actually take our chances on net. Went a little bit late to that. I should have waited. That's one of the ones that I should wait on for sure because they're in a much better position. Nice. Good kill there. Good play all around. 3-man play. Good pass from Turbo to find Gyro there, and Gyro with the shot. I just secured it. I didn't need to touch it probably, but why not? Touches back down. It's fine. Effectively does the same thing. I'm gonna fake this. So I save my boost and Gyro can get a good hit. Forward. I'll probably have this on the back wall, so left side. It's on that side of the ball, so I can only really go to the left side. Pass it over to Turbo. He pre-jumped it. Good pre-jump. Good touchdown. It's just a goal. Classic Turbo shot. Nothing crazy, nothing too fast. Just gets it on target and makes them panic enough that it goes in. I'll definitely take it. Well played, well played. Almost dropped 1,000 points. That was a pretty good game from us for sure there. Alright, good first game. Let's get into the next one. See if we can keep it up, get back-to-back dubs for today. Definitely solid all around though. Let's see how the next one goes. Alright, for the last game we got ourselves against Alec, Flexmo, and Slep. See if we can get another solid game here. My left side on turbo. Can't really beat him to this, so I'll just wait. Should be Gyro's ball here. If you know your teammate's like back and already in a good position for the ball, just rotate behind him. It's almost always the better play. Can't really go for the straight off, so I'll just wait. Try to position back wall here. Good patient defense. Alright. I'm going to be next up for this ball most likely, so I'll just try to challenge. It's going to beat over 1. I should have got that more right to Gyro. It would have been best case scenario on that play, I think. Can't challenge just straight off the bat, so I'm just going to wait. And that I'm missing, so it actually gives me an opportunity to challenge now. That's why being patient there is good, because if you keep your position on the ground, most times you'll be able to react to what happens in the best way possible. Not bad, turbo. He probably thinks he shouldn't have went. I think I shouldn't have went because he probably had the better angle. But either way, it's not too bad. We still have pressure. Let him hit it back to turbo. I can't really win the challenge there, so I don't want to take a bad challenge. I also won his boost, which is good, even though I died. It's a pretty good thing because he's stuck here still. In Rocket League, you got to look at like what one thing does in the next 10 seconds, in my opinion. That's the crazy part about this game, is one decision, one little thing you do makes a big difference for the remainder of a game. The next 20 seconds are very heavily impacted by one decision you make. So I won't touch from turbo right here, and missing affects everything that's going to happen, right? So like every single thing leads up to everything else. You got to be very smart about how you make your choices in this game. And if you overthink a little bit too hard, you know, it's not going to be good, because you can look at anything as a mistake in this game, right? That's something I had a really hard time trying to stop doing for a long time. Was when I watched my own replays, I would see little things, I would point them out, and I would be there for hours being able to point out little things that caused issues in the next 20 seconds of play. Even though I might not have been the one back missing a ball in net, I was the person that left that person in a 1v1 in a very tough spot that made them have to miss, right? So you can look at things like that forever. So that's something that you definitely have to be careful of when you're trying to analyze your own play and trying to improve. Don't overthink everything, but just look at the bad habits that do consistently cause issues in the game. That's the big thing that you have to try to do, and that's something that I have been able to learn to do over these last few years for sure. It was a big issue of mine, was looking too deep into every little mistake instead of looking at the big ones that are bad habits that happen a lot. Because you can very easily overanalyze very little things. Something as little as I fake challenged when I should have went for the ball 20 seconds ago led to them having sustained pressure on our side, which eventually led to them getting a goal, right? Something as little as that you can look at as a mistake and think of it as your fault. And it's good to be at fault for your mistakes, but it's also good to realize that, you know, you can't play perfect as well. There's no one that can play perfect, and everything, if you look hard enough, can be a mistake or can be a bad thing. It's gonna fake here. Should be easy for turbo. Alright, try to focus up here. 2 minutes, tied up. Wait back here. I'm last back for a bit, so I'll try to kill time here. Try to get 2 touches. 1 to myself. Fake the big hit here, makes him back off a little bit. And I have full control of this ball. Get over another one. Fake this on the wall. Fake again. Make up touches. He's gonna have to backflip in a second. Almost got the flick middle. Would have been really good. Actually, might have been a goal. Potentially. Behind Gyro here. I'll go first. Let's get to over me. It's actually fine. Honestly, a little bit awkward because I got a touch on that ball. I'll try to pass it down to turbo. I thought he was back. It comes a little awkward. Should be fine. Should be fine as well. Very, very weird. Oh my, he was trying to pitch it as well. Very weird touches this game. That was a good fake back there though. Fake the big hit. Take my time. Go up the wall here. Can't go anymore. Let him touch that away to Gyro. Something I actually don't mind doing at all. Giving your team a free ball in that situation, even if you hit the ball away first, is actually almost always a better thing. That's why I don't mind that as well. Losing a 50 like that is actually winning it, really, because we get the ball. End result. Most teams actually try to lose 50s on purpose now in RLCS because it just goes back to your team. So a lot of players will just drive into the ball, let the other player challenge it, and it goes straight back to your team over and over again. You just keep pressure like that. So it's actually, right there was a good example. A sequence of losing a lot of 50-50s, but it just goes straight back to our team regardless. If you have someone back and your rotations are there, no issue with the ball going over your head or losing a 50. Shot from Gyro. Nice. Turbo might have a double here. Take my time on this. Let him hit it. We have a goal lead, so we don't need to force anything crazy here. Let Turbo have this now. He's gonna be behind me. I got bumped out, but it should be okay for Gyro. He's back wall. Backboard is the best place to defend that. Nice. Well played, well played. Almost able to keep it up, but well played. They played well. They actually put up a really good fight. But yeah, guys, it's going to be all for this one. I wanted to get a little bit in depth about the negative aspect of reviewing your replays and criticizing yourself. You do need to be critical of yourself to improve. You do need to look at your replays. You do need to realize where you're making your mistakes. But at the same time, don't be too critical. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't overthink things so much to the extent where every little thing you do can be looked at as a mistake. Look at the major things you're doing wrong and try to cut those out one by one. Look at the bad habits that you consistently make and just try to take those out of your game as slowly but as surely as you can. And don't be too hard on yourself when you're making those mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes, man. Every single pro player that's currently playing right now for a professional team makes hundreds of mistakes a game still to this day. I watch a lot of pro play. Players that you would consider the best players in the world all make hundreds of mistakes a game. Seriously, I can literally open up a replay right now, show you 100 mistakes in a single game that make their team in a bad spot or put their next teammate up in a bad situation, right? There's so many little things you can point out as mistakes, but you gotta look at the big picture and look at the big things that put your team in a good position that you should start doing more, and look at the things that put your team in a bad position that you should just start cutting those bad habits out, right? That's all you gotta do when you're looking at your replays. Because I do mention that a lot, to look at your replays, critical of yourself, but you also gotta look at things in a positive way as well. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have yourself a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is when you guys are watching this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. I love you all. Peace.